Heller, in 2005, made the following statement: "The matrimony of education and computers is truly a marriage made in heaven, because the computer has become the ultimate bridge of communication, bringing tutorials and students together, no matter the time, no matter the place, no matter the distance." To further muddy the water, Beggies and Crooks in 2001 made the following statement: "The idealism that distance learning and real-time classroom activities are antipodal concepts have become an outdated assumption. The use of technology in traditional and alternative education continues to increase, which has resulted in a less true form of the traditional education and a fusing of the line between tradition and alternative. The greatest spin-off of alternative modes of education is not that they will ultimately take over the traditional face-to-face education or weaken it, but they'll provide a revised perspective on how it is being currently done," which is a very exciting time. We are in a time of trial and error. If we expect online education to evolve, we have to have an open mind and try different things. Change is never easy, which is best illustrated by a couple of statements that I found on a PowerPoint from the Garden Valley School Division. And I'll just read off a couple of these for you. "Students today depend on paper too much. They don't have to write on a slate without getting chalk dust. They don't know how to write on a slate without getting chalk dust all over themselves. They can't clean a slate properly. What will they do when they run out of paper?" This was a Principals Association in 1915. "Students today depend on that store-bought ink. They don't know how to make their own. When they run out of ink, they'll be unable to write words or ciphers until the next trip to the settlement." This is a sad commentary on modern education. This was in 1928. "Students today depend on their expensive fountain pens. They can no longer write with a straight pen and nib. We parents must not allow them to wallow in such luxury." This was 1941, a Parent-Teachers Association. "Ballpoint pens will be the ruin of education in our country. Students use devices and then throw them away. The American value of thrift and frugality are being discarded. Businesses and banks will never allow such expensive luxuries." This was the Federal Teachers Association in 1950. "Why would we ever want the internet for students' use? It's just the latest fad. Have them use the library." This was an employee in 1995. "What can you do with an LCD projector that you can't do with an overhead projector?" This was a member of School Accountability Committee in 1999. "Change is never easy or quickly accepted." That's a statement that I made.